What's going on? Pro Physique coach Ben Berluti, and today I'm going to bring you all along with me for a super simple grocery shopping haul. Then we're going to do some food prep while I am on prep. I'm currently just over 12 weeks out, actually 14 weeks out from my first show here in 2024. So I like to keep things simple, so we're going to head over to Walmart, do some easy, simple grocery shopping. And even if you're not in prep, some of the things I'm going to go over, foods I pick up, are things you can include to keep your daily nutrition simple and keeping you on track. Stay tuned. Alright, so we are at Walmart. I've got my shopping list here. We're going to get to it. So let's go. Alright, we're going to start with produce first. We'll get some fruit and then some vegetables. We'll start off with some strawberries over here. We're going to get some fresh ones, some banana, some lettuce, produce. Got every fruits and veggies. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to get some fresh strawberries. A lot of times I'll do frozen, but I really like the way the fresh ones taste. And like, I will freeze these and make them for my Coach Ben Protein Sludge ice cream. It tastes so much better. Protein drinks, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna go with a 2-pound pack here. What? $2.48. And just make sure they're ripe. They look good. Tastes really good. So, strawberries. Alright, I'm gonna get 1 cucumber. So if I get more, they're probably gonna rot. Not really the freshest looking selection, but we'll get the job done. I just find one that's not overripe. Here. Perfect. Alright, iceberg lettuce mix. Super simple. It's got carrots and red cabbage in it, so pre-made salad. $3.14 for a whole package. Let's make sure it's all fresh looking. Good to go, right? Alright, we're gonna get some bananas. Can't beat that. 50 cents a pound, right? So I'm just gonna get a couple of these. Let them ripen on the counter. A little bit green, that's okay. Alright, we're going to pick up some frozen broccoli in the frozen section, so let's go down here. We'll do that. Alright, super simple. Just get a big bag of frozen broccoli and it'll be good to go. 2 pounds, it's $2.74 for the whole thing, so super easy. If I needed to, I often get blueberries right here. I like frozen blueberries. Usually the big bag, or frozen strawberries. I like the fresh ones now, but frozen blueberries are good. It's a solid one, especially for protein drinks and the like, or my protein ice cream, right? So broccoli or cauliflower, something like that. It's just my typical like midday or dinner meal staple vegetable. So moving on. Alright, so we're in the condiments aisle. I actually don't need anything here. I just want to talk through a couple things you can include to make your foods taste better. Like, I like banana peppers for salads, or pickles for, like, let's say you're making a lean burger, like a 96.4 beef burger, something like that. It's a good topping. Coming down here. Croutons are great for salads, pretty low in calories. Let's see. If you want a salad dressing, I would recommend something like a low-fat Italian, which I can't find. That's a light. That's a French dressing is gross. Here, this is a good one here. Light Northern Italian. This one's really good for salad dressings. You don't want to get the regular stuff, right? Because look at the difference here. We'll compare to. Excuse me. We'll compare to labels. So, right, regular Italian, light Italian. Look. 1 serving of this has 4.5 grams of fat, which is 30 grams, 2 tablespoons. This one, per 2 tablespoons, has 8 grams of fat. That's a bunch of extra calories. Literally half the calories in this, right? Or almost half the calories. So always go with the light options. Tastes awesome. Helps you stick to your plan, right? So, like I said, not getting any of that today, but just for the more you know, right? Alright, so the best condiments, guys, for your foods. I really like sugar-free ketchup. This stuff right here, best, tastes good, and you put on a lot of different things. Look up behind you. Also the GU's assortment of options. Like we got sugar-free ketchup, which the Heinz tastes way better than the G-Hughes in my opinion. This one's no good. That's high in calories. The Polynesian's really good. I mean, look, it's got 2 grams of carbs per 1 serving, right? I mean, you can't beat that. The honey mustard. This will taste good on anything. Ground chicken, chicken breast, ground turkey, ground beef. I mean, and any of your regular protein options taste good on. I'm sure you can put this on rice, maybe. You can put it on pasta for sure, right? So that's a good option there. Barbecue, if it's around here somewhere, sugar-free barbecue, I like the Ray's. Those are good as well. All right, some other good ones. I like the Ray's sugar-free barbecue. I'm on the kick with the sweet and spicy barbecue. I mean, 1 serving, like 4 grams of carbs per 32 grams or 2 tablespoons. So I don't go crazy with it. It's just enough to give my food some flavor. Like if you look at the regular kind, here's a regular barbecue, right? Basically the same thing. 18 grams of carb for the same serving size. So get the light version, guys. You're gonna save yourself a lot of calories, okay? Also, the Carolina Gold, G-Hughes, Original, Polynesians over here for some reason. Those are all good options as well. All right, I'm gonna get some white pasta. I'm just gonna get some penne. 2 boxes, 98 cents each. Guys, super easy. Pasta noodles, right? So I'm gonna grab 2 of these. And we'll be good to go. All right, we're gonna go down here. I like my sugar-free syrup. So, I've been liking this brand. The Carrie's sugar-free maple syrup. That one's pretty good. Maple Grove Farms one is good. Heck, the Walmart version is good as well. I mean, just look at the difference between here. We're gonna pick on IHOP for a second. IHOP maple syrup, 29 grams of carb per 30 grams, which is insane. I mean, that's just about 100 calories for 30 grams of syrup. That sounds pretty miserable. 30 grams of this stuff, 3 grams of carbs, okay? I put this in my protein oatmeal. Tastes awesome. Even if I don't even have protein oatmeal, if it's like an omelet and oatmeal on the side, I'll put a little of this in. I'll weigh it out. I'll put this in I'll put just a little bit in my protein ice cream. I have that video up on my channel. If you haven't seen that, check that out. But, so this is very versatile, must have. So, we're picking some up today. Alright, so oatmeal, I already have, whoops. Try that again. Oatmeal already have some, so I'm not getting any, but this is definitely a staple. But we're gonna move down here, put my cart over here. All right, I'm gonna get Pop-Tarts. I have 1 pre-workout energy. I think I need the strawberry. I think I'm gonna go with cherry. The cinnamon is terrible. Pop-Tart brand is the best, but these are cheaper, so we don't really care, right? All right, we're gonna pick up some protein. I'm gonna get chicken, pretty typical, right? So I'm gonna get ground chicken, 2-pound pack is $6.13. It's rather lean, somewhat lean, 8 grams of fat per 4 ounces, 20 grams of protein. So I go through about 3.5 pounds or so a week. So I'm gonna get 2 of these. And then I'm gonna get another bag. And we're going to pick up some chicken breast tenderloins, which they have over there. So, be right back. All right, we're going to get some of the chicken breast tenderloins. So, we come up here and check it out. So, you see that regular chicken breasts are, I mean, $2.67 a pound. They're pretty good, but look at the tenderloins, like, they're small, they're easy to cook. You have these giant Frankenstein chicken breasts. Nobody wants those. I don't want to deal with that for another $1.20 cheaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 of these. Let's see. I want to get about, get this guy. That one's leaking. I'm not getting that one. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get 2 of these. So we're going to get about 3.5 pounds of these chicken breast tenderloins, and then we'll be good on our protein for the week. All right, so look at some of our fish options here. I'm looking at the salmon. You just gotta be careful of salmon because typical Atlantic salmon is like super high in fat. Yeah, healthy source of fat, but again, super high in fat. Like food label, 4 ounces, 15 grams of fat, 26 grams of protein, which high in protein but high in fat. Now, if I look at like a sockeye salmon or a skinless, here, how about skinless Atlantic? So that was skin on, right? the skinless has the same. So that's why I stay away from Atlantic salmon 100% of the time. The sockeye is a lot leaner, so that 5 grams of fat per 4 ounces and 25 grams of protein. It still tastes really good. I just simply don't get it because it's $13 a pound. So I'd rather go with chicken that's like what, $3 to $4 a pound, right? But good option for you guys with deep pockets. So we're gonna move on. Okay, educational minute. There's a huge misnomer about turkey. People assume, a lot of folks, that turkey is healthier because it's turkey and not beef. It's not necessarily leaner, okay? Like 93.7 turkey, which we got right here, right? 93.7 is not the same as 85.15, for example. So if you want to come closer here, 93.7, if I check that label, has 8 grams of fat, 22 grams of protein. The 85.15 has 15 grams of fat, 19 grams of protein per 4 ounces. I mean, it's literally twice the calories. So you always have to check those food labels, guys. One other thing, turkey breast, 99%, 99.1, 99% lean. Like, it's not the same as 85.15 or the 93.7. So moral of the story is you always got to check those food labels, and it doesn't matter what the cut of meat is. It could be beef, it could be turkey, it could be chicken. Always check the label. Pick the leaner option. I usually recommend 90% lean or greater or above. Okay, so 90.10, 93.7, 96.4, or even 99.1, that sort of thing. Okay, so quick tip, something I learned from experience. Okay, so I'm a big zero sugar energy drink guy, like Monster or Celsius or whatever. But these caffeine packets get the job done, just caffeine, right? So like zero sugar, 2 grams of carbs, 120 milligrams of caffeine, and pomegranate lemonade. I haven't tried that. So, I mean, the whole pack is $2.16, 10 servings. So, I mean, that's the price of one energy drink, right? So I'm gonna get one of these, good to go. All right, we'll pick up some almond milk. I use it for my protein oatmeal sometimes, and usually, almost always, for my protein ice cream. So we're gonna get some of that. Unsweetened vanilla, so it's sugar-free, right? So 1 carb, 2.5 fat per 1 cup, okay? So almond milk unsweetened. All right, here's a really good healthy fat source that I have, so I'm not getting any today, but almonds, whether it's regular whole almonds, raw or roasted, lightly salted. I got these salted ones. Healthy fat, can't go wrong. Almonds, almond butter, really a big, I really like that for a fat source. It's like almonds, olive oil, egg yolks, and then kind of secondary fats for my protein sources. Really what makes up the majority of my fats during a contest prep. Then like in an off season, I'll have some other things like cheese and that sort of thing, but really emphasize the healthy monounsaturated fat sources. Okay, so I just checked out, loading everything in the car here. Just a couple thoughts for you guys. So you see, I go really simple with my selection. I like to try and make things as price effective as possible. I mean, my total came out to $49.46 for a week's worth of food, okay? So you could do this at a very reasonable, you can do this on a budget, guys, is what I'm trying to say. I keep it simple, a couple ingredients per meal. You know, I take like a protein source, like with my chicken here, pair with a carb source, like a rice or a pasta or a potato, or something like that, or oats, like we talked about that, right? And then a vegetable like the broccoli or the lettuce, or maybe some fruit like a banana or strawberry. And then we're good to go, okay? You know, as long as you're making it fit into your calories, you're good. So, hey, I'm early on in prep, only in week 3. But basically, really the only thing that changes for me, guys, is that the amount of food I'm having becomes less as I get further in prep. So it's a lot of the same things. And we could do an update when I'm closer to the show. But it's a lot of the same things the whole time. So in part 2, we're going to do a whole food prep situation where, you know, go through my cooking process and all that. But for now, we're going to wrap things up here. So about $50 a week, you can get in shape, guys.